Hey, what's up everyone, Omogonix here and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So as I'm recording this, it's 2024 and I want to talk about 2023 in this video. I hope you all did have a good New Year's and also a good Christmas as well. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about the games I released in 2023, how my YouTube channel did, and just certain other achievements as well. So if you guys do enjoy this video, be sure to give it a like and comment, and if you're new around here and you don't really know what my channel's about, I usually make a lot of Unity tutorials, like Unity game development tutorials. I also do a few Godot tutorials here and there as well. I also make trailers for my games, also just videos surrounding my games, that sort of stuff. So if you are interested in that, consider subscribing. And yeah, so let's get right into today's video. So I just do want to first off thank you guys for a good 2023. It really does mean a lot, all the support and stuff, and you know, I am really thankful for it. When it comes to my games, my YouTube videos, whatever, it really does mean a lot. And yeah, thank you all. So towards the end of 2022, I think December 2022, I released a game called You Are Liam, and in January of 2023, Markiplier ended up making a video on it, so that was a cool way to begin 2023. I forget exactly which day in January it was, but it was early on. And yeah, that was pretty cool that Markiplier ended up making a video on You Are Liam, because I did not expect that at all. And yeah. So when it comes to my games for 2023, I ended up releasing the following. Here I have like a sort of like a collage, I guess you could say. Basically I just got some screenshots of my games from my itch.io page, and I also got the UV goggles cover art as well. I'll talk more about that game in case you don't know about it, because I feel like some of you guys probably don't know about that game, because it's not a game that's on my itch.io page. But the first game that I did release personally in 2023 was This Game Is For You 2023. And that was a pretty fun game to make. I did try out some new things with that, and some new ways to mess with the player, like even changing the player's desktop background as well. And I know that a few people probably wouldn't be happy about that, about their desktop background being changed constantly when playing the game, but yeah. And then we had Mushi's Kitchen. This game did wildly well. In fact, this is my best performing game on itch.io. And I am thankful for all the support on that game, even for people who most likely aren't watching this video, because, you know, like thousands of people played that game. I am very thankful for all that support on that game, and yeah. Because I didn't expect Mushi's Kitchen to do so well. I did expect it to, you know, maybe do okay, but I didn't expect it to, like, get to number 2 on itch.io, because I got to the number 2 place on the popular section of itch.io, which I thought was pretty cool. And then next up for the year we had Mushi's Kitchen 2, and then I was about to say Mushi's Kitchen 3, and then we had Beware the Night Guard. And the reason as to why I made Beware the Night Guard is because I wanted to move away from Mushi's Kitchen for a bit, because my last 2 games were Mushi's Kitchen games. And so then I had Beware the Night Guard, and that game was one of the scariest games I had made at the time, and I still do think it is one of my more scarier games today. If you want to play Beware the Night Guard, I do recommend it. I mean, I recommend you probably go check out all my games if you want to, but, you know, Beware the Night Guard's one I do definitely recommend. Mushi's Kitchen 3, that game was pretty fun to make. With all the Mushi's Kitchen games, I tried to do something new and different with them. Mushi's Kitchen 3 was definitely a lot different to Mushi's Kitchen 1 and 2 in terms of gameplay. I wanted to go with something like new for that, because I like trying out new stuff. And then we had Bodhi and Friends. This was my first big project that I released in 2023. And yeah, I am thankful for the support on that game. It didn't end up doing, like, you know, very well, like it didn't become wildly popular or anything, but, you know, the people who did play it enjoyed it, and it's got some good reviews on Steam. And yeah, I am thankful for the support on Bodhi and Friends, and, you know, I definitely do plan to make a sequel at some point, even though the first game didn't become wildly popular, because I just enjoy making this game. And I do really like the lore that I've come up with for it as well. And yeah. And then we had Fernie's Fun Zone. So Fernie's Fun Zone was like a FNAF-inspired game, and, you know, that was fun to make as well. It was pretty short, but, you know, it was just a fun little game that I wanted to make, and I did have fun making it. And then we had the Reset Job. So this game was made for the DreadXP End of Summer Bone Jam, and it ended up getting 4th place in the Spook category, and then I think for the other section, I forget what the other section was called, but in the other section it got like 7th place, so it didn't do as well as it did in the spook category, but you know, I am proud of how the game did. And then next up we had URLM Shadow Memories demo, so this is the demo for my next big project that's coming out next year. I mean, sorry, this year I should say, it's 2024 now. So yeah, so URLM Shadow Memories, the full game will be coming out this year most likely, so be sure to go wishlist it on Steam, and if you haven't played the demo already, go check out the demo. It is free, of course, so yeah. The game has changed a lot since the demo, however, so do keep that in mind, but yeah. And then we have Mushi's Kitchen Cheese Rampage. So Mushi's Kitchen Cheese Rampage was just a small little spin-off Mushi's Kitchen game that I wanted to make, and it was pretty fun. It was basically my first released Godot project, since all my other games that I had released for the year were all Unity related, and the reason as to why I moved on to Godot was because of some Unity drama that happened earlier on, and yeah, I just started to have a distaste for Unity. So one thing that I do like about Mushi's Kitchen not Mushi's Kitchen Reheated, that game is still in development by the way, but Mushi's Kitchen Cheese Rampage, one thing that I like about it is how, you know, the gameplay is quite simple, but then you have this, you know, storytelling that goes on as you collect more pieces of cheese. So yeah, it's like simple gameplay, but then there's some storytelling behind it as well, so yeah, I do like this sort of style I came up with there. And then we have Xmas Slaughter. So this game isn't really too much of a horror game, like it is a horror-themed game, but it's not like, you know, like a horror game, like a full-on horror game. So this is my last game released for 2023. It's free as well. You should probably go try it out if you want to play it. I do think it is pretty fun. But yeah, so basically it's just like a Half-Life inspired little FPS platformer where you play as like a crazed elf who goes around killing all the other elves because they're not really liked around the North Pole, and then their plan is to basically end Christmas once and for all, so yeah. So yeah, that was my last game released for 2023, go check it out if you want to, and yeah. And one game which I haven't talked about yet is UV Goggles, and the reason as to why I haven't talked about this is because first off I wanted to talk about my itch.io released games, and now I'm going to talk about, you know, Steam. So Bodhi and Friends was actually released on Steam, but I already talked about that, so I won't need to talk about that again. But UV Goggles, that game was released on Steam exclusively, since it released in a collection called The Forgotten Tapes Analog Nightmares. And what The Forgotten Tapes Analog Nightmares is it's basically a collection consisting of, I think, nine short horror games, which are all based around the theme of analog horror. And UV Goggles is one of them. So yeah, I did have fun making that game. I do feel like I could have maybe done a bit better, but we did only have about a month or a bit more than a month to make our games. So yeah, if you want to go check out UV Goggles, be sure to go check out the Forgotten Tapes Analog Nightmares on Steam. Or you can even buy the game on itch.io as well. It is actually on itch.io too, on the Bloody Vulpine itch.io page. So yeah, there's some pretty cool games in there, and there was a bunch of different developers that were involved, so it wasn't just me, there was also a bunch of other developers as well. You can go see who they are when you go check out the Steam page for the Forgotten Tapes Analog Nightmares, and yeah. So that's it when it comes to my games, I'm pretty sure those are all the games that I was involved in for 2023. But now let's talk about my YouTube channel. So my YouTube channel did pretty well. By the end of the year, I think we ended up with, well, I'll need to check my sub count actually. I think it's around 6,400 and something subscribers, I believe. Yeah, 6,412 subscribers we have at the moment. So, you know, thank you all to everyone who's subbed this year. It definitely does mean a lot. I noticed that, you know, my monthly sub count has been pretty decent for most of 2023, and, you know, I am definitely very, very, very appreciative of that. And thanks to people who check out my Unity tutorials as well, or my Godot tutorials, my trailers, you know, that sort of stuff. Whatever you check out my YouTube channel for, thank you. The support does mean a lot, of course. And I hope that things do continue to go well this year in 2024. So anyways guys, there's not really much else to talk about, I think. But yeah, thank you all for watching this video. It really does mean a lot, all the support throughout 2023, and I hope things that just continue to improve in 2024. I hope that ULEM Shadow Memories is able to get out, and you guys are able to all play it and have fun with that. I hope I'm able to, you know, maybe even finish Mushi's Kitchen Reheated this year, because I'm going to restart development on that. And yeah, I want to make sure that it's good, and yeah. I do have a bunch of cool projects planned for 2024, a bunch of really cool projects, one in particular which I'm going to reveal pretty soon when I have the chance to. You know, I'm just getting some things ready for it. And yeah, I don't want to rush it, of course. I want to make sure that it's all, you know, prepared and ready. And yeah, that's one thing in 2024 I want to focus on, as well as, you know, just putting a lot more time into things as well, and not rushing as much. Because, you know, I do tend to get things done pretty quickly, and, you know, sometimes that can come at the expense of certain things, but yeah. So anyways, again guys, thank you all for watching. I hope that you all did enjoy this video, and when it comes to my games for this year that I plan on releasing, I do plan to keep on improving. I definitely do have some cool projects in development and stuff like that, and, you know, ULEM Shadow Memories will be coming out this year, and yeah. Anyway, see you all soon, bye bye.